Ellie is not ungrateful and she owes Joel nothing. After this last episode of The Last of Us, spoilers if you haven't seen it, I've seen so many people talk about how Ellie is ungrateful and how the writers tried to make Joel seem terrible, when in reality, Ellie is the one that's being ungrateful. And let me tell you, those people who share those sentiments are not women who are children of Latin men. Because if they were, they would have at one point experienced the fallouts of machismo and how suffocating that could be when you are a young woman trying to experience life and are exploring things that you want to do. I'm saying this as someone with a Puerto Rican dad. No one is doubting that Joel loves Ellie. It is clear throughout this entire episode that he loves her to a fault. This episode also gives us insight into Joel's upbringing, and this is where race-bending influences the story. He is a Latin man from Austin, Texas, raised in the 80s. His version of love can be suffocating. His views of sexuality and masculinity and protection is probably reductive. And I said probably, it actually is, because we do see how his views affect the people that he loves. I felt like this episode was a masterclass in character development, because before this, it may have been very easy for some people to see Joel as this martyr, this perfect father who's being misunderstood by his daughter, when in reality, Joel be lying for his self-interest because he feels like he knows better. And at the end of the day, we got insight into his decision at that hospital. And when he describes why he did it, it wasn't for Ellie's sake. It wasn't because he thought the cure wasn't going to work or that the science didn't add up. He could not stand to lose her. And you know what? That is a very human thing, and it made me like him even more, because I'm not going to hold you, I never liked the decision of him killing all those people. And I always felt like he condemned the world from not receiving a cure. I also want to address the people who are saying because this is a post-apocalyptic world, it's okay for him to be so violent. Maybe that's true when they're traveling on their own. But while they are settled in Jackson, they are not navigating the world like it's the apocalypse. It is very different from the world that Joel grew up in, but it is peaceful. They have recreational activities. They are living in a communist government. They don't even have to worry about rent. There's no reason to be violent or oppressive outside of interactions with the infected, who at this point kind of work like bears or some dangerous animal that you have to protect yourself from. The world is stabilized and the infected are part of the new normal. And Joel bringing in his old world views ultimately was part of his demise. But tell me, what did you think? Let me know in my comments below.